Hey guys, as promised, I have another video for you right now. This one that you are currently watching. This time I thought that I would talk a little bit about Disney housing, and I know that I've kind of touched on that in the past, but I know coming here I wasn't completely sure what everything was. Like, I had watched a lot of other people's videos and they did a fine job of describing it, but there's still things that I just didn't really expect. So here's a little rundown first. There are 4 different housing complexes. There's 3 main ones, Vista, Chatham, and Patterson. And there's one that's specifically for ICPs, that's International College Program students. For the most part, those are the people that work at Epcot in the World Showcase. So they are at the Commons. That's what that one is. But the 3 main ones I'll talk to you about, starting with Vista. Vista is the biggest and the oldest of all the complexes. If you get here on a later arrival date for your program, you will most likely live there by default. It's one of the ones that is cheaper, but it is also known to be a little more run down than the other ones, and also kind of more of a party place. A lot of people choose to live at Vista because it's a party place and it's cheaper, but it's really loud, very, very loud. A lot of people that live there don't mind, but if you're the kind of person that doesn't like a loud place, don't live at Vista. Or at least, you know, try to make friends with your neighbors so that they'll respect that you don't want it to be too loud. Anyway, because it's the oldest, it does seem to be run down, but in my personal opinion...
We're in the middle of a vlog.
Wait, come say hi. This is my original.
This is how I found her on YouTube. She's awesome. Strawberry hat.
Yeah.
Follow her. Subscribe.
Vista seems to be run down to a lot of people, but I think, in my personal opinion, it's not that bad. It's just older, that's all. Chatham is kind of in between Patterson and Vista as far as, you know, when it was built and like the kind of people that live there. Chatham is mostly quiet, but there's also some places where you go and it's like all of the people who live there are just like up for a good time, you know. Chatham is also pretty moderate in price, like it's right between Patterson and Vista. The good thing about Chatham is a lot of the housing events happen at Chatham because they've got a nice big field, but many of the events also happen at Vista because they've got like an actual area devoted to like parties and welcome events. But if you're looking to be somewhere where there's always something going on, Chatham and Vista are kind of the places. The other good thing about Chatham is that it's where the bus stop is for Patterson and Chatham. Patterson and Chatham are neighbors, like they're right next to each other. And if you live at Patterson, you have to walk outside of the complex and down the road a little bit to get to the bus stop. So it's not really much of an inconvenience, but it is. Patterson is a little bit pricier, not by much, literally only a couple of dollars. Like a lot of people will be like, oh man, Patterson is so worth the money, and I'm like, it's not that much money actually, you know, so of course it's worth it. But anyway, Patterson has often been compared to a retirement home because it's really quiet there and like none of the housing events have happened there. There's been like at least 10 or 15 housing events since I've gotten here. Only one of them have been at Patterson, and as far as I know, very few people went because it's a retirement home. Patterson has a really nice pool though. It's true, they do. It's like, they've got like a lap pool. Like it's standard size for doing laps, which I like, but I haven't really taken advantage of. The pool at Chatham is flower shaped, which is awkward because you can't really swim in it. Like, you can only leisurely swim, which I guess wouldn't bother anybody else, but since I'm kind of a swimmer, not really a swimmer, sort of a swimmer, it bothers me. And a good thing about housing is that they do provide transportation for you. If you have access to a car and you're close enough that you can drive, I do recommend that you drive because it's just easier to get places and you have freedom. But housing has like buses that'll take you pretty much anywhere. If you want to go to Walmart, there's a bus for that. Publix, Walgreens, you know. Another thing that's good to note is that many things are within walking distance to most of the complexes. A mall, if you want to go to the mall, there's a bus that'll take you to the Mall of Florida, but if you just want to go to like a little outlet mall, if you walk across the street from the Commons through the parking garage, there's a mall right there. If you want to go to Walgreens, there's a Walgreens within walking distance to Chatham and Patterson and Vista. There's two different ones. The one next to Vista is super close and you really don't have to like walk very far at all. It's barely a walk. The one for Patterson and Chatham, if you're not easily bothered, it's not much of a walk. Also, there's a Publix really close to Chatham and Patterson, but not really one that close to Vista as far as I know. Yeah, having a one bedroom is really easy because you have one stove, one refrigerator, one bathroom, one living room. Instead of being for like 8 people or 6 people, you have it for 2 people. And here's a fun fact, you pay the same price as you would for a 2-bedroom. So if you can get a 1-bedroom, I definitely recommend it. The housing offices have a lot of resources that people should take more advantage of. For instance, if you need a computer or if you need to print something, they have those available at like all the housing offices. The Vista Way office has a library even, which has computers available, like multiple computers, DVDs, books, games, things, like all sorts of things that you can just check out for free. And then they even have like a little area back further where you can like use those things. Like it's just a little sitting area that has a TV so you can like watch a movie with your friends or like play a game with your friends, whatever. And I just think that is just awesome because you never know who you're gonna meet and you never know what fun times will be had. Also, a lot of the offices have like sports equipment available. So if you like just want to play frisbee, I'm pretty sure they have like frisbees you can just borrow. Or if you want to use like, what else? Like volleyball stuff, they just have all sorts of random stuff that you can borrow. Vacuum cleaners and brooms, they have for you to borrow. So you don't even have to buy one or worry about it, which is really good because when they have inspections, they really do pay attention to all the details. So you kind of do need access to a broom or a vacuum. Mickey's Retreat is right across from Chatham Square. Mickey's Retreat is kind of like a country club and it's only for Disney cast members and their guests. So you can like get people in for free and there's like barbecues you can use, there's a playground for kids, there's a pool, there's like little, yeah, there's like a little mini beach. You can't really go in the water because like it's grody, but you know, you can sit on the beach and then go in the water. Like, still not the lake water, only the pool water. But they've got fields set up so you can like play baseball or football or soccer. And the cute thing is, like, they have even like little leagues for like Disney cast member kids and they can like play at Mickey's Retreat and it's like really cute. I mean, I just can't get over it, it's really cute. Anyway.
I think they also have like water sports. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll add leagues for things. So, I guess that's all for now. Thanks again to my lovely roommate who has helped me with ideas for this video and also guest starred in it. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.